Hello, and welcome back to the Wise Empress channel. I am the Wise Empress. So right now, was felt drawn to do a divine masculine, divine feminine energy read. So we're gonna go ahead and get cracking on that right now. So I feel like let's start with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. Let's get a good shuffle on them real quick, like. Thank you, guardian angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for governing this reading. Thank you for giving us the clarity, the insight that we need, and for protecting this reading from all negative entities and energies. Block it and repel it to give us clear information. Show me what's going on for my collective. Divine feminine, divine masculine. What is the current energy for my collective between the divine feminine and divine masculine? She-wolf, unleash the wild within. Star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. And autumn, release the old and rest. All right. Some of you could be holding back from being your true authentic selves in this connection, or that other person is. And some of you are also needing to listen to your inner guidance and your higher guidance. And something could be happening by the fall, or you could have met this person around the fall, or something significant is going to happen around autumn. And it says release the old and rest. So some of you are maybe needing to release any baggage, any old energy, or anything that was taking place before this relationship or during this relationship. So you can have a sense of renewal, a sense of balance, and getting back on track within this relationship with your divine feminine or masculine. All right, so what do we want to do next? So let's see what you all need between the relationship, what is needed, by using the Sacred Self-Care Oracle cards. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these really quickly. Too soon. What does my collective need to know for divine feminine and divine masculine energy? What are some things that they need to work on between their relationship to strengthen their connection? What would be beneficial for the connection for my collective? Thank you, ancestors and guardian angels. One more quick shuffle. These cards are juiced up, baby. They juiced up. Ready to go. What do you have for my divine feminine and masculine collective? What are some of the things that my divine feminines and masculines need to do to help benefit their relationship and strengthen it? Anything else? Any other messages? Any other? Someone's telling me to take this card, so I'm going to take that. Alright, I think that's a good amount of messages so far. So we have watch a movie, sync with the moon, hydrate, create art, energy work, and look to the stars. So you can see that it was a little better. Alright, so maybe some of you are needing to watch a movie. Go out and have a little fun. I don't know if there are any movie theaters open where you live because of COVID, but if you can do a little, if you all can get together to watch a movie, to spend a little time together, Just something that'll help you relax and really, reconnect and just have a good laugh, whatever you want to do. Watch a movie. Sync with the moon. Huh. The moon is a card for this reading, is dealing with emotions to me. And maybe you two are needing to reconnect in some form or fashion. And this says hydrate. So I know it says hydrate, but maybe y'all can go on a trip together, and reconnect with one another, and even sit under the moonlight with one another. Have a romantic outing. Create sand art. Go do a sip and paint session. Go do pottery together. Something fun that'll get you out of your normal and natural element. I don't know if you can see this card. So I don't know if it's focusing. Yeah. You can even start taking an art class, painting class together, anything. Some of you can even start taking yoga classes together, or, if that's not your thing, just maybe practicing tantric sex. That may be beneficial for the both of you, because sex can be very healing, especially when the energies that are exchanged are of higher vibrations. And once your chakras are aligned and they're in tune and they're cleansed and they're strengthened, sex just elevates that, and it helps to keep those balanced and recharged, especially when you're doing it with the right person that matches your energy. And look at the stars. It has all the zodiac signs on here and different phases of the moon on this card. So to me, that tells me, don't forget to dream with one another. You have a shooting star here. Don't forget to dream, no matter what phase of life that you're in currently or what stage of your relationship. Remember to have fun. Remember to look to the universe for answers, and trust that the universe is guiding you in the right direction with this person in this relationship. But, whatever zodiac sign that you're dating, it doesn't matter. You can create whatever you want with this person, but you must dream and look to the stars first. Make a wish on your shooting star. Alrighty, let's move on to the next phase. I'll take those out. Let's move along to the tarot cards. Maybe I'll get a new deck of tarot cards, but for now these work just as well. Once again, ancestors and guardian angels, thank you for the information, for providing us with insight, and for protecting the readings away from any and all negative and dark energy and entities. Block it. Thank you for allowing me to be here on this channel and all the viewers that I have, and give thanks for everything. Show us what we need to know for our divine feminine and masculine energy check-in update. What do my viewers, my collective, need to know? What does my collective need to know? 2 more good shuffles. One more good shuffle. Beautiful, beautiful, darling. All right. Let's see what we have. Temperance. King of Pentacles reverse. 6 of Pentacles upright. The Moon reverse. 7 of Wands. And the 7 of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so sorry for the long pause. I just had to really meditate on, the energy of the cards, because they just all kind of came out. And I want to make sure I'm saying this correctly off the bat. All right, so with the Temperance card, Temperance talks about balance, um, maybe even testing the waters, just filling things out. And then you have a King of Pentacles energy in reverse. And maybe, this relationship or this masculine was in this King of Pentacles energy in reverse. Or maybe they still are. But I feel like, honestly, this divine masculine is coming out of this energy, or a divine feminine, of being abrasive, a little arrogant, and, it's coming back down to earth, and, learning to ground themselves, and to keep things balanced for the relationship with the Temperance card. Either you or this person, or both of you, are really working as much as you can, or as hard as you can, to keep balance within the relationship. We have that again here with the Six of Pentacles. They want to, give to you. They want to offer you something. They want to keep things or make things balanced where they weren't. And they may have to turn their back on some people that may not agree with it. Some friends or families, or maybe even someone else that they were dealing with, to really be able to give to you fully. Not saying they have a third party, but maybe at some point, they had to drop something, in order to be able to give you what you deserve, or you give them what they deserve. There will be no more deception, no more lies, no more BS. That energy is starting to really wane off, fade away, if it hasn't already, because this person or you really want to have a sense of renewal, or a sense of change, to be close again, to, come out of the Seven of Wands energy of being frustrated, feeling like you're always on guard. You have to, fight and argue and battle and have drama, and just really coming out of that energy, because when there are secrets, it does make us feel uncomfortable, and it makes us feel defensive. But it's really time to come out of that energy, no longer feeling like you have to work hard and not get anywhere, or like you have to carry all the weight on your shoulders, along with the Seven of Pentacles reverse. You don't have to do everything by yourself. Your partner, or now you, want to make sure that things are balanced. And I think that's the main thing here. There has to be a balance for things to flow well, for both parties to be content and happy within this relationship. Let's get a few more cards. What else do you have for my collective? What else does my collective need to know? Yeah, someone was feeling like there was an injustice that occurred, that happened, which led to a failure somehow within a relationship. Somehow, somewhere, an injustice occurred, but the truth was revealed. It had to have been with the Moon in reverse. I'm just reading the cards. Either the truth has been revealed, or it's about to be, or it's in the process of happening. Because these should be upright. You should have justice and victory. And you have the ability to do that. But first, we have to, come out of feeling. You have to come out of this energy first. Forgive and heal and move forward. Another. Okay. Yeah, so once you or this person comes out of the Seven of Cups energy, you can obtain the Six of Cups. You have a happy home, a peaceful home. But someone has to make a decision. Are you going to move forward? Are you going to stay? Are you going to go? Are you going to move backwards? Which direction do you want to move in? And that is up to you. You have to follow your judgment, follow your intuition, follow your heart. But ultimately, whatever decision I feel like you're going to make, it will lead to the person, it will lead to the Six of Cups. So there, the relationship can be rekindled if that's where you want to go. Now, if this person was toxic, and it was just constant negativity, and it felt like the bad outweighed the good. Of course, get the heck out of there. Nobody's telling anybody to stay with someone that makes them unhappy or mistreats them or is constantly deceptive and causing problems and BS, and you constantly have to watch them or feel like you have to, or vice versa. It's not worth it. But if this person, we all go through hiccups in a relationship, and if this person could just, or you yourself could just come out of the Seven of Cups energy, let that go. Everything that glitters is not gold. You can obtain a happy home. You can have that. I mean, it's not too late if that's what you want, if that's what you both want. Because you can't have one person wanting one thing and the other person wanting another and think it's going to come together. You have to be on the same page. So we have the Ace of Cups. Someone told me to take this up, right? Yeah, you can. That's a new beginning, a new offer in love. A new offer in love, why not? Well, you don't think it can happen? I had a reading I did earlier for Earth signs, and it said, you think what you create, and you create what you think, basically. So whatever you're thinking is what you're going to manifest into your reality. Period. Think positively to attract positive things, and when you think negatively, you attract crap. Nobody wants that. I think that's basically what I said, if not verbatim, in that collective Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus video I published earlier. Let's see what else we have, ancestors. Yep. There's going to be forward movement, but someone needs to make a decision with this Seven of Cups energy. A decision has to be made first. We as I've learned in life, and as I've heard over and over again, and I'm sure my collective has heard it as well, not making the decision is making the decision. Okay, so you might as well take initiative and take control of your life and see what it is that you really want. Narrow down, get rid of all these options, because sometimes having too many options is not a good thing, and then you can move forward to your Six of Cups, your Ace of Cups. Happiness, happy home, a loving environment. Yeah, there's victory. I see it. It's very capable, but you all have to get on the same page. God, if I can't get these cards straightened. So you could have been arguing with this person. Once again, having battles. So we have the Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So I feel like there were definitely a lot of arguments, a lot of petty situations, a lot of discord. And you have to think to yourself, is it really worth it? What are we arguing for? What are we really arguing about? Is there a way that we can come together and converse and discuss our issues in a calm manner together without emotions and tempers flaring up? Because I feel like somebody in here is a little fiery. I'm just going to be honest. Somebody's got a temper. And we must master ourselves before we can really get into a healthy relationship, at least in that aspect. We don't have to be perfect, but at least temper our emotions, so that we don't allow them to get the best of us and cause conflict within our personal and interpersonal relationships. Yeah. Somebody's like, look, can we stop arguing, please? With this Five of Pentacles. They just want to come out of the cold. They don't want to feel left out or abandoned, or maybe you're feeling like that. Make it fit where it fits, okay? Somebody's ready to come out of the cold and stop with all the shenanigans. I feel like there is love here. I feel like there's a lot of love here. But, we just got to work to heal whatever we need to heal and get past whatever we need to get past, so we can be present in the current situation that we are in with whomever we are in it with. Yeah. More frustration. There's a lot of drama. I don't know who's causing what, but somebody needs to stop it, okay? Stop it. Stop with it. This is an illusion. You're not trapped. You're actually free. Only if you allow yourself to be. Let's see what else we have. Yeah. Someone needs to make a decision. No more indecisiveness. Either you're going to move forward or you're going to move back. Or you're just going to move away altogether. Okay? You can avoid this tower situation. It can be avoided. It is not necessary. But you have to make a decision, you or the other person, divine feminine, divine masculine. And making a choice to move forward and stop holding back your truths. Someone is not wanting to reveal the truth or, feels uncomfortable about saying it, but you cannot hold your tongue back just to avoid a tower situation. Because sometimes tower situations are necessary in order to move forward, to grow, to move past a situation. And yes, it's going to be uncomfortable because most tower situations are not comfortable. Most growth situations as an adult are not comfortable, things that help us to grow the most. They're the most uncomfortable things that we can possibly experience in life. And that's okay. It's the way it is. Like growing pains for teenagers, but we're all adults getting our heinies handed to us, okay? When we're not doing right. It's just in a different way. Yep, Knight of Cups. This person is ready to fly in, make things right, or that's you, and start over. Go after that Ace of Cups. That new beginning in love. They want you, baby, or you want them, or y'all want each other. Somebody wants somebody, okay? And that love is overfloweth. They just want to give it to you and nobody else. For the ones I'm talking to, for my collective. They just want to give it to you and no one else. You are the only option. There is no other option. You are the one. The Hangman in reverse. They're not up in their head about it. They're not dreaming about it. They know, or you know exactly what you want. Ultimate happiness. Confirmation. Thank you, ancestors. We love you. We love you. We love you, and guardian angels. Happiness. You are their everything, and vice versa. You mean the world to each other, and maybe you lost track of what brought you two together to keep you happy. But there, if this person, if you really, really love each other and you really want to work things out, then go for it. Go after your sun. Go after your happiness. There are brighter days ahead. What else do you have? Yeah, moving out of disappointment. It's okay. Well, look, life can be disappointing. It can be crap sometimes, but we need to go through certain things to make us appreciate certain things or people or. It's all about growth and moving out of this Ten of Swords energy. Feeling defeated, Feeling like, that an end is the only way that you see this relationship going. It doesn't have to end if you don't want it to. If you want it to, by all means, pull the plug. But if you don't, work on it together. Compromise. Really see where things start to go wrong and see where you can make them right. The Lover's card. Look at this. Beautiful. That's union. This could be your soulmate, twin flame, whichever. But this is a beautiful union that can be had. It's full of love. I feel it. Stop denying each other. Let go of the crap. Be with each other. Cherish each other. Honor each other. Divine feminines and masculines. Stop letting other people add their 2 cents about what's going on in your relationship. It's your relationship at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what other people have to say. What matters is if you love each other and if you make each other happy and there's respect and kindness and everything that envelops a healthy relationship. That's what matters. Not what Tom, Dick, and Harry and whomever has to say. Who gives a crap? It's not their relationship. It's not their journey. It's not their life. It's yours. Own it. Claim it. Take control. Now, if there was a third party situation, that crap is gone now. It's done. They don't want that no more. You don't want it anymore if you ever did. Yep. You or this person, or both of you, are in the right energy to manifest. You have the power to manifest a new beginning in this relationship. With the Magician card. You know, Queen of Pentacles reverse. Some of you may have been listening to a feminine energy that, you know, maybe you thought they had your best interests at heart, and this is what I'm intuitively getting from this card. You feel like they had your best interests at heart, and maybe they didn't. Maybe they have their own selfish reasons, and they're trying to guide you away from this situation or this person, but you have to listen to yourself. You know, this Queen of Pentacles may have a big influence on you, but at the end of the day, you're responsible for your own life. You're your own individual, and you have to live your own life. You can't live it for someone else, and you can't live their life for you, and vice versa. Do what feels right. Yeah, this person could have been saying, oh, they're a player, or you felt like they were, you know, or maybe I feel like this is what this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this feminine energy was telling you, you know, really trying to get inside your head. And, you know, and they don't really have the full details to your relationship. They don't know this person like you know the person that you're with. So you have to take that into account. And maybe they mean well, but it's not going to help, you know. You have the ability to get yourself out of this Four of Cups energy, you know, just being unsatisfied. And, you know, maybe whatever this person told you, maybe you get into this, you know, Four of Cups in reverse energy, you know, made you think, well, maybe, you know, I don't need to be with this person. Why are we put together? But then you know, once you step out of that energy, you can really see things clearly and no longer, you know, continue to be in this energy here. Yep, you know what you need to do. Make your decision. Don't be indecisive. And stop being afraid to take leaps of faith. You know, don't be afraid to follow your faith. Listen to your intuition. Don't be afraid. You gotta take that leap of faith and put an ending to that. To not following your heart. It's time to move out of that energy. And break the chains of bondage and negative thinking and negative beliefs. You're no longer bound by that because the Death card is here to let you know there will be an ending to the Devil in reverse. You're breaking that chain. Looking for that fresh start in love. That fresh new beginning. Laying those swords down. No longer, you know, being in one's pride and ego and, you know, feeling sharp-tongued and argumentative, whether you are a feminine or masculine. Some of you weren't using your intuition with the High Priestess card in reverse. You know, some of you weren't listening to the highest power or whatever you believe in that was trying to communicate with you and say, hey, can we get your attention? And you just ignoring it. So some of you need to stop doing that. Whomever you are, you know who you are. We love you. I love you. But stop. And stop holding on to what doesn't need to be held on to. Let it go. Everything does not need to be held on to. You don't want to become a pack rat or a hoarder of emotions or unwanted and unneeded sentiments and things that hold us back from moving forward. Hold on to the good things and let the other stuff go. Because if you don't, how are you ever going to move forward and be able to build something new, to recreate or rekindle this relationship if you're still holding on to old baggage with the Four of Pentacles? Let it go. Let it go. It may have felt good for a while, but this is not going to get you anywhere in the long run. In fact, it'll hold you back and make it stagnant. Whatever, relationship you're in, stagnant. And coming out of this King of Cups in reverse, hiding your feelings, not admitting to one's emotions or being in tune with them, no. We got to get out of that energy. Let that go as well. And what you do, this Nine of Swords is going to come out in reverse, meaning you're going to come out of, having sleepless and restless nights, feeling in anguish, being upset and unhappy. You're going to come out of that, but you must let go of the baggage first. And feeling like, all is lost. Because all is not lost. It is not. It's just your way of thinking that needs to be lost. Especially the negative, old patterns and ways of thinking that are not conducive to where we are trying to go to in life and in our personal relationships. Get a few more cards. I'm sorry, I just put that one back up there. What am I doing? Oh no, this is a Five of Cups that just came out. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Well, it's Five of Swords reversed and Five of Cups. So there's a change needing to happen. 5 signifies change. And someone is resisting that. And that's what this is also telling me. Stop resisting. There's a lot of cards about resisting change. And you're blocking yourself. You don't need to do that. We're going to come up out of this pity party. Let the crap go. Be thankful for what we do have. And see where we can move forward to elevate in the ways that we need to. Someone's holding back from telling someone how they really feel. And that needs to stop as well. Communicate. Don't be afraid. Don't block your own throat chakra. Speak from the heart. It usually is much easier that way. Even if you're nervous. Even if you don't know how the other person is going to take it, if they're going to be receptive to what you have to say, you still have to speak your truth. So no holding back, whether it's you or them. If we don't communicate, and this is what this is going to cause, a Four of Wands reverse, and this may be a twin flame connection with the 1111 card. But at the same time, if we're not communicating, how can the other person know that, what we want? And when you don't communicate, you get what you don't want, usually. But if you work at it and stay focused and really, really try and put your best foot forward, you won't have to feel like, always in your head about a situation, always thinking, what do I do? Do I communicate? Do I need to turn my back on the situation? No, you just need to open your mouth and be honest. So you can clear up this energy, this Nine of Pentacles reverse. Where it's just, I don't know, I just don't get it. I'm like, why don't you just speak up so you can just end the charade? This should be upright. Not like this. And we're going to fix that. We're going to get that upright if that's what you want. And once you do that, you're going to sail that nice little tug rowboat into calmer waters with this person. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but it's going to lead to good things. I think it's going to have a good outcome. I really feel that way. But it's up to what my collective does. Yeah. Nine of Cups. So that'll definitely lead to some improvements once we communicate freely and openly in our relationships with one another, with our divine femmes and our divine masculines. And just remember, there's already so much love that surrounds this relationship. So just go with that. Yep. Queen of Cups. Either you, this person, or both of you are very loving. very, very loving, has a lot of love for one another and for the other person. So just remember that. This theme is just come from love and communicate. And you'll be coming out of this Two of Cups energy in reverse, I think that's what you're going to be. The Six of Swords and the Two of Cups, you're going to be moving away from this energy into calmer waters so that you can have your union, the Queen of Cups. And have this Ace of Cups. Hello. New beginnings in love. The cup overflows. Six of Cups. Happy home. Nostalgia. It's all possible. There may have been some deception. Confirmation once again. And maybe that's what you're needing to heal from. And that's okay. Release it, babe. It's okay. It hurts, and once you work through, and sometimes you need to have a good old-fashioned cry. Maybe you need to, get a pillow and scream into the pillow at the top of your lungs. Whatever you need to do to release it, to help you to communicate and move forward. And maybe you need to communicate how this betrayal or deception made you feel. Because we had the Moon card in reverse, so whatever it was definitely came out. But maybe you haven't really openly discussed, or they haven't, about how they feel about the situation. Maybe this person, I don't know why this has been coming up a lot lately. This person maybe had more than one option with the Queen of Wands reverse, whether it be masculine or feminine, and the Seven of Cups. And maybe that was what the deception was. Maybe they could have been married, but I don't see the Hierophant card out. If the Hierophant card comes out, then maybe they could have been married. Let's see, was this person married? Take the next top card. No, but they definitely weren't committal. Either you or this other person. They may not have been married, but they definitely were not committal. They were emotionally unavailable at some point. Very immature with their approach. But baby, hello, they are ready to have a new beginning with you. They are passionate about you. And some of them, this is the you know what card, the male privacy card, but it could also be the female privacy card because we're gender fluid on the Wise Empress channel. This person has a burning desire for you, baby, or vice versa. You got one for them, they got the hots for you. So just communicate and love one another, and try not to argue and let every little thing turn into a combative situation. Don't let it be a power struggle, all right? All right, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. And I think I would like to end it with just taking a couple of the Sacred Self-Care Oracle. I'm sorry, not that. The Super Attractor cards. I'm going to use a couple of those really quickly. Thank you, ancestors and spirit guides, beings, love and light. Birth messages, closing and final messages my collective needs to know. For the divine feminine, divine masculine energy check and reading. What does my collective need to know? One more shuffle. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so it says, I slow down and listen to the guidance that's available to me. When I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. And we also have, when I make joy a priority, brilliant ideas will come naturally, support will surround me, and movements will form. So, some of you could really be in a state of, not really feeling like you're completely happy. But once you, listen to your guides, your angels and your ancestors are all around you. They want you to slow down and listen to them and really connect with them and meditate to help you move out of this energy of, maybe not being as joyful as you could be or as you used to be. Something may have changed that, and, you may feel a little down in the dumps, and that's okay. But we have to find a way to, get back to joy. Pray, do what we need to do that makes us happy, so that way we can, you know, come out of that energy and feel supported and be able to move forward. And it says, when I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. So it's okay to admit that we don't always have all the answers. We don't know how everything's going to work out. We can't do it by ourselves. That's why we have the higher power and the universe to constantly guide us and help us in what we need, So really just, I don't know. Just be patient. Don't rush anything. Go with the flow. All right? Thank you for tuning into the Wise Empress channel. Until we meet next time.